Hello, all you beautiful beings, and welcome to my kinda new location. Yeah, we got a new desk. Actually, it's just an old desk that was kind of refinished, and it's a smaller desk, but it's okay. Here's my last the little treat I'm having. It's one of my favorites. Peanut butter s'mores. They are vegan. I had two others. They're actually this is just a plain cheapo Nabisco graham cracker. Um, the original doesn't have honey or anything. Candy's marshmallow. Wegmans store brand chocolate chips, which are vegan. And I don't know how ethically traded their chocolate is. I will email them. Although the last time I emailed them about whether they've considered carrying fair trade bananas, because they carry Dole, they said that Dole is ethically traded, and yeah. And I also put a little bit of crunchy peanut butter on them because I really love that. It's really, really good. I have water. I drink lots of water during the day because my hair gets dry and I get really dry. But anyway, I did want to make this video today. Today is October 10th, Monday. October 10th. It's the second Monday in October, which means in the United States we observe Columbus Day. I was gonna make like an anti-Columbus Day kind of video, but then I realized but then, as I was doing more research, I actually discovered, there is actually a movement to, kind of, abolish Columbus Day that's actually starting to gain some traction, which is actually really good. So, I thought maybe I'd talk a little bit about that. But first, I thought I'd talk a little bit about the history of Columbus Day. I don't have any notes or anything, I just pulled up some websites that I'll actually link below. This one is 8 Myths and Atrocities about Christopher Columbus and Columbus Day. It's an October 14th, 2013 article from Indian Country Today Media Network.com. And it begins by saying, quote, "On the second Monday of October each year, Native Americans cringe at the thought of honoring a man who committed atrocities against indigenous peoples. Columbus Day was conceived by the Knights of Columbus, a Catholic fraternal organization in the 1930s, because they wanted a Catholic hero. After President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the day into law as a federal holiday in 1937, the rest has been history." So, yeah, it was basically conceived by a Catholic group because they wanted a Catholic hero, and it's a day. It's observed as a federal holiday, but like the federal government isn't closed today. My brothers, they go to public school, they still had school today. My mom actually teaches at a private Catholic school, and so she didn't have work today because the kids didn't have class. But so yeah, that's a little background. Okay, so it continues. Christopher Columbus never landed on American soil. Not in 1942, not ever. We're not talking about the Leif Erikson Viking explorer story. We mean Columbus didn't land on the higher 48 ever. Columbus quite literally landed in what is now known as the Bahamas and later Hispaniola, present-day Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. And then further down it says, in his journal he wrote, "As soon as I arrived in the Indies, on the only island which I found, I took some of the natives by force in order that they might learn and give me some information of whatever there is in these parts." So yes, basically he went down to the Caribbean region and basically kidnapped some of the natives. That's what we're celebrating today. Um, I really it goes on and it gets worse and worse from there. So I'm just gonna link it below. I don't really think I have the emotional wherewithal to go there today. But anyway, so yeah, you get the idea of why there'd be a campaign in the United States, like where people, especially Native peoples, wouldn't want to celebrate it, and I understand that. Obviously being black, and I do also have some Indigenous background. My mother says that that on her side at least, her father had some Blackfoot and her mother has some Cherokee or Navajo. I couldn't remember which. She did a she. I remember when I was a kid seeing her like map out our entire family tree on her side at least. It's that's been long gone for a while, and like she was, I remember she was doing it for like her senior project for college. Yeah, yeah, that was really cool. How well, but I digress again. So yeah, I would understand how this would be like something people would want to distance themselves from, especially Indigenous people. And apparently, Phoenix, Arizona has been the largest is been the largest city to recognize um what what's recognized as Columbus Day as Indigenous Peoples Day. Like the Al Jazeera article says, Phoenix's City Council voted on Wednesday to celebrate Native Americans in lieu of Columbus Day, which has been celebrated as a federal holiday on the second Monday of October since 1932. The city's metropolitan area has a population of over 4,500,000 and is only the latest in a growing series of victories for Indigenous Peoples Day. The first city to recognize the day was Berkeley, California, in 1992. Since then, roughly 25 other cities, including Denver, Colorado, and Albuquerque, New Mexico, have followed suit. Furthermore, Native populations will still see outsized discrimination and inequality. So yes, it's more than just a token gesture. Really, it's validating. It's giving validation to a group a marginalized group of people, and like that's an important thing, and and I stand behind that totally. I don't think it's good to support holidays based on based on really bad things. It's like it would be like if Germany had a day where they celebrated Hitler. It really would be. It's just and not only that, it's celebrating pseudo history. It's celebrating something that didn't really happen. Um. So yeah, if you'd like any more information, I'll leave links down below, and you can check those out. And as always, peace and love. Oh, and by the way, I am aware of the Clifton Roberts call to make videos. Was about Clifton Roberts. I will be re-uploading that video and making a commentary about it as soon as possible. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, peace and love.